Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Mary here, and today I'm going to be teaching Module 4, Lesson 11. And our objective says, I can represent decompositions. Decompositions means breaking a whole into two parts for numbers 6 through 8 using vertical and horizontal number bonds. So let me explain vertical and horizontal to you. Vertical means up to down, or top to bottom. So our whole is at the top and our parts are at the bottom. That's vertical. Horizontal, our whole is on the left and our parts are on the right here. Now remember, it doesn't matter where we put our two parts, but the circle does matter. So we have our whole, and we need to remember 2 lines, 1 circle is our whole. Same thing here. 1 line, 2 lines, 1 circle is our whole. All right, so let's get started. Okay, our first problem says Navan has 5 toy cars. So let's make sure Navan has his 5 toy cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to put a little box around Navan's cars so we know that they're all his. Can you please pause me and draw 5 cars on your paper? Great job. Now Hayden had 3 cars. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and pause me again, and then you can draw 3 cars. All right, as you can see, I boxed those ones in too. I'm just going to make a smaller box first. Oh boy. Here we go. So I boxed Hayden or Navan's cars in, and then Hayden's cars. All right, now we're ready. So it says, how many cars did they have all together? Now remember, when we hear the words all together, that means our whole. So we're going to count Navan's cars and Hayden's cars. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So we have our whole. Now we need to find the circle that has 2 lines going through it. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, this one. There are 2 lines going to our whole. So I'm going to try my best here and write an 8. Okay. Very good. Go ahead. Now we have to figure out our 2 parts. So Navan has some cars and Hayden has some cars. So let's count Navan's cars first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one of our parts. Can you go ahead and fill in one of your parts on your number bond? Very good. And then our other part will be Hayden's cars. So let's count Hayden's cars. 1, 2, 3. It's a little tricky drawing numbers with a mouse, but we're going to do our best here. So we said that Navan had 5, Hayden had 3, and all together they had 8. That's how we got our number bond. And we're going to continue on to our next problem and see if we can keep doing these number bonds. Okay, so we're going to work a lot with the number 8 today and the number 7. So what they want us to do is, starting with our 5 stick, we have to make an 8 stick. So here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. please go ahead and pause me and draw a 5 stick on your board. Great job. Now we are going to make it an 8 stick. So we have 5. Let's count up. 6, 7, 8. Very good. So now we have 8. Now they just want us to talk about, they don't need us to draw a number bond, but they want us to talk about the 2 parts we found. So let's look at how we broke this apart. We started with how many here? How many right here? Very good, 5. So 5 would be one of our parts. And then how many did we have to add to get to 8? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So we have 5 as one of our parts, 3 as our other parts, and together we have 8. Very good. Now I think you're ready for your next challenge. We're going to use these 5 sticks, 6 sticks, 7 sticks, and 8 sticks, and do some number bonds. Are you ready? Awesome. Okay. So, right here, they broke it into 2 parts for us. They broke it into 1, 2. So that's one of our parts. So let's go over here to this number bond and fill that in, since we know that right away. A 2. And then they have this part. Can you count with me how many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And that's another part. Now, you guys are getting so good at this. I would like you to go ahead and count our whole. And then when you're all done counting, unpause me. All right, I can't wait to hear what we find out as our whole. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you get 8? Great job. So 8 is our whole. And I knew to put the 8 here because it's 2 lines, 1 circle. Let's do our next challenge. Okay, now we're going to do this one together, and then we're going to do one more by yourself. Okay, so we're going to do this one together. We're going to do one by ourselves, and then I have some challenge problems. So here we go. They broke it into 2 parts already. So let's count our first part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now remember, this only has 1 line going to this circle, so I know I can put a part there. And it's 5. Now let's do this one. 1, 2, 3. Very good. We're going to write a 3. Okay. Now, for our whole, we have to count all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome job. 8. Okay. Are you ready for the next one? All right, here we go. Okay. Your 2 parts are right here. One part is here, your other part is here, and all together you have a whole. I want you to pause me, and I would like you to figure out what your 2 parts and your whole look like, and write that down for your number bond on your piece of paper. Go ahead. All right, I'm so glad you're back. So I need your help. How many do I have here? 1. Very good. And how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. And remember, I put my parts there because just one line to each circle. Now my hole is up here. Let's count all our cubes together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome job, guys. I'm so sorry my numbers are so messy. It's just tricky writing with the mouse. Okay, so here is your challenge. We're going to play a little game. I'm going to move a certain number of cubes. I'm not going to tell you how many. And I want you to fill in one of the number bonds, okay? Pause me and make a number bond that matches this picture. Go ahead. Okay, check if your number bond looks like this. It may not look exactly like this, but you should still have your hole and your 2 parts the same as mine. So we have 2 parts. I'm going to count this part first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which goes right here. And we have 1, 2 for our second part, which is right here. And all together, we have 8. Okay, get ready to pause me again. I'm going to put another cube on the screen. Let's see. Can you write me a number bond using this picture, please? Go ahead. All right, so I filled in my number bond over here, but let's check if I did it right. So for my first part, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And for my second part, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 4 equals our whole of 8. All right, keep up the great work. Oh, this one's tricky. See if you can do this one. Pause me, go ahead and fill in that number bond now. All right, let's see what you got. So for our first part, we have 1, 2. Very good. So I put the 2 right there. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And our whole is 8. Okay. Go ahead and try this one now. Okay, let's see if we matched our number bond or a picture with a number bond. Here we go. So how many do we have here? Just 1. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our whole, this whole time has been 8. All right, I think you guys are ready for your own challenge. For your challenge today, we are going to give you a 7 stick. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you can take out 7 things at home and figure out different ways to group them, or you can draw 7 squares, however you feel that you can learn best. But what I want you to do is I want you to create 4 different number bonds, and you can post these on Dojo, or you may post them in our Google Classroom. I can't wait to see your hard work, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.